Hello and welcome back. As always, my name is Lazer and this is a channel update. I do believe this is my third. It's been 2 months and apparently it is customary to do one every couple of months or when you get a lot more subscribers on the channel. Just to introduce myself, just to say hi guys, hi, I'm Lazer, bro, how you doing? Welcome to the channel and all that good stuff. So I'm basically here to give you a bit of an update and just to talk a little bit freely to you guys. I don't really get to do this a lot because, well, time. And let's start on that subject. Currently still employed, guys. Okay, so still my 9 to 6 job. Don't think it's a bad job or something like that. Okay, it's a very good, decent job. I've been with these guys for like 5 years. I work in marketing, okay, which is one of the reasons I am able to spot bullshit a whole lot faster than other people, and it's also part of the reason why I bring a more critical view to things. I'm not Mr. Fun and Giggles, okay, not everything's fun. Okay, when I do just a simple gameplay for you guys, of course, I just try to have a lot of fun because, well, let's have some fun. If we're doing ranked, we're a bit more serious. If we're analyzing something like a business model or with the prices on stuff and so on and so forth, of course, I will offer you guys a more critical and objective and, of course, documented view on things. That's just the kind of guy I am. In everyday life, I mean, I'm not a persona. I have read that you're supposed to have this persona and act a specific way, and I said to that, well, screw this. If I can't be myself on YouTube, what's the point of doing YouTube? What's the point of being a content creator? If people are gonna follow me, they gotta like me for me. And well, that's a bit hard because I'm not the most likable person in the world. Again, I'm not Mr. Fun and Giggles, and apparently if you look on YouTube, the most successful people are Mr. Fun and Giggles, and I just don't do that, okay? I don't do it in ordinary day-to-day life, okay? I'm a bit more realistic kind of guy. That doesn't mean I can't have fun or laugh or whatnot. But yeah, I guess you guys get the overall point. And why am I rambling? Well, apparently you're supposed to ramble in your channel updates and talk about yourself. So I am trying to talk about myself. Alright, so like I said, still employed. This period has been a bit more busy for me because Black Friday promotions and all that good stuff. I don't live in America, okay, I'm in a rather poor country in Europe, but we kind of picked that up, okay, we kind of picked that Black Friday celebration kind of thing from the Americans, well, which is a good and a bad thing because most promotions are bullshit and whatnot, but I guess I don't have to tell you guys that. Let's see, channel, okay, so let's talk a little bit about the channel. We have doubled our subscriber numbers yet again. Last time I talked to you guys, I do believe there were about 2,600 people. Now there's over 5,300, and that's just amazing. Okay, just absolutely amazing. I am very grateful for this. And yes, I know that for a big channel, this number is not a big deal, but for me, are you kidding me? I can actually tell a friend, listen man, I got 5,300 people that actually thought my content was good enough and they hit that subscribe button. Are you kidding me? That's huge. That's bloody huge. None of them actually done anything ever even remote closely to this, okay? Not even close. So I'm extremely proud of this. Even though, again, that for some people not might be a big deal. For me, it's a huge deal. And let me just give you a rundown of my day, okay? So I get up at 7 AM, something like that, okay? I go to work about 8, something like that. I get to work about 9. I work till 6, okay? What I do at work, I'm not gonna bore you with that, just boring this job, okay? Just analyze all sorts of crap, and that's just not really important. My co-workers are normally okay-ish, again, for the country, and the pay is, well, okay-ish for the country, again. And then I come home. Annie currently is unemployed, just a temporary thing, and in this period, Annie's waiting for me with a little bit of home cooking. I definitely love home cooking. I'm not the kind of guy that eats fast food and all that junk, okay? I just like home cooking. This is how my parents taught me that it's healthy for you and it's good for you, and I encourage you guys to do the same, okay? Don't do that fast food thing. Trust me, it's all cracked up to me, and I know several people inside the big fast food chains who told me exactly what the hell is in those things, and just don't. Okay, I'm not gonna give any names, okay? I don't wanna get a lawsuit or some bullshit like that. So yeah, just don't, guys, okay? Home cooking, I know it may not seem as tasty, but trust me, in the long run, you'll be thankful. Alright, so I come home, and he's waiting, we eat, okay? We just tell ourselves how was the day, what did you do, anything special, okay? Did you do that, and blah, blah, blah. And then comes the super fun part for me, guys. I get to sit at my desk. Okay, I get to sit at my computer, which is a gaming rig. It's a more of a budget gaming rig. Again, we don't have a lot of money and whatnot. And I get to do gaming, okay, or YouTube for you guys. So I think I play and do YouTube till about 1 o'clock in the morning, 1 to 2 o'clock. Okay, so that kind of gives me about 5 hours worth of sleep. Okay, but I can take it. Okay, I'm young, I can take it. My overall goal is that at one point YouTube, my YouTube channel, well, kind of our YouTube channel, because without you guys there is no YouTube channel, will grow to such an extent that I will no longer need the job. Now, I think we're about halfway there. Okay, I think when we hit about 10,000, 12,000 subs, which should be by my educated calculations in the next 12 months. Yeah, 8 to 10 months, more correctly. Okay. When that happens, I will be able to quit my job and just do YouTube non-stop. What do you want to do YouTube non-stop? Are you kidding me? Sounds like the best job in the world. I mean, I like doing it. I can do YouTube videos, editing, voice video and whatnot for like 8 to 10 hours straight, and my only problem is the back pains I get from sitting on a chair, okay? But I don't get bored, I don't get annoyed, I don't get pissed, okay? And that's huge. Okay, and who doesn't want to? You might think it's all fun and giggles, you know, okay, put your gameplays on in your YouTube, it's very simple. Guys, that's what I thought when I started out, okay? And then I found out, you know what, it's not really that simple. You need these video editing skills, which I didn't have. And you need how to voice record, and you need a good mic, and you need a good video card, and you need that, and you need how to know this, and you gotta put them all together, and you gotta have a decent channel. I was like, oh my god, I gotta know all this stuff, and I took it as a challenge. I at one point got to a certain degree when I thought, well, there's not really that much I can learn about tech anymore. I'm a techie, okay, I'm a tech junkie. In case you guys didn't know, I'm a tech junkie. I know mostly everything there is to know about hardware, personal computers, okay, on this side, and gaming in general. And I've been a gamer for about 20 years, something like that. So I got to that point where I said, okay, there's not really that much I can learn anymore. And then I had this side with video editing, voice recording, and this just whole new branch opened up to me, and I was like, oh my god, so awesome, so many awesome things I can learn. Okay, initially, again, it was overwhelming, but I took it one step at a time, and I found myself to be very interested in it, so I absolutely love it. Okay, and I love playing games. I think that is fairly obvious, yes. Why do I play the games I do? There's one reason, and one reason only. I like them, and that's about it. You guys probably saw that there are mostly Blizzard games on my channel. That doesn't mean I only play Blizzard games, but the thing is, Blizzard is very permissive with content creators, okay? So they kind of let us do mostly whatever the hell we want to do, and that's awesome for a developer, okay? Now you may have seen or may have not seen that I do a lot of critic pieces, a lot of opinion pieces on their stuff, because I believe fun and giggles and super hype pieces don't really help the game as much as a good solid critic piece, and we don't really have that much, at least, okay? So I'm very happy with that. Again, I would like to take this opportunity to thank you guys, okay, and to welcome you to the channel, the guys that are new and the old guys. I haven't forgot about you, okay, never have. I'm the kind of guy that reads through the comments, I sift through the bullshit, okay, obviously I don't pay any attention to nonsense or flaming or raging or stuff like that. I do pay attention to genuine constructive criticism, and many of your ideas now you see in my videos. Alright, so thank you guys, okay, again, thank you very much. I am considering to do a Patreon, but I don't think right now there wouldn't be really point with 5,000 and a few 5,300 subscribers. I think when we hit 10,000 I'm gonna start a Patreon campaign, because I see a lot of YouTube channels doing that and apparently worked good for them, so why not try it out? Streaming. I know you guys asked about streaming, especially you, Tran. Yes, I know you're out there. It's on the table, guys. I want to do streaming. Actually, I feel so comfortable when I do streaming. I feel like I'm in my element, okay? I just relax, play, talk however the hell I want, and so on and so forth. I just don't have the time. Okay, the content you see on the channel is done strictly in my free time. Sometimes I come from work after like 5 hours of sleep the previous night, super exhausted, and it's just lights out. Like the other night, for example, it was 8 o'clock. I was just sitting on the couch getting ready to go to my computer, okay, and get ready to game, and then I woke up the next day. Okay, it was lights out, and he just told me that you just crashed and you woke up the next day, and that's it. Sometimes that happens, okay. I am pushing myself a little bit hard, but I'm not complaining about it. This is my own option. I am not forced to do this. I do this because I like it. Alright, so more about the channel. Let's talk more about the channel. Heroes of the Storm remains my primary thing. I want to do a follow-up pieces on the huge changes they made to the scoreboard and of course the scaling. The reason you don't see it at this time on my channel, the follow-up piece, is because I'm not sure what the hell is going on. I am not sure players have accommodated to the new changes, because I seen players act the exact way I thought they would, and I see others that are just unaware of what's happening around them. Okay, there are like 70% of players still don't know that the scaling changes are in place. Okay, they don't feel it, and I'm like, okay, what the hell? And again, more older experienced players have noticed, and so on and so forth. So I wanna give this time to sip in properly, okay, before I make my follow-up piece, because I want it to be spot on the money. I want it to be full of legitimate information, okay, documented information. I don't just want to spew bullshit. That's really not something I want to do, because, well, the quality of the information I offer you guys is a reflection on me as a person, and if I offer you bullshit, that means I'm full of shit, and I have never done that. Okay, and that is not on the schedule. If I want to be full of shit, I can pull out 10 videos a day in 3 hours. No problem with that. Anyway, so Heroes of the Storm, still main thing for me. You know the kind of coverage I do when a hero comes out. I do gameplays, I do builds, I do guides, I do kill compilations, and so on and so forth. And I have been doing it for over a year now. Second on the list is Overwatch, and let me talk a little bit about Overwatch. I feel the pull. I didn't expect it to. Again, I am not an FPS player. I played Counter-Strike in my youth, and when I say in my youth, I mean like 15 years ago. Okay, I was a pretty good Counter-Strike player. This is back when you played Militia all day long, okay, and Assault, and the 4-4 on the Counter side was the best weapon to have, and the 4-3 on the Terrorist side. I don't know what happens. I quit it after like a year and a half, okay, and that was it for shooters for me, pretty much. I played the Borderlands series, but again, that's not on a competitive level, okay, just the campaign and so on and so forth. But for Overwatch, this is the point, I feel the pull of an FPS, and that's dangerous. Okay, that's dangerous territory, because Overwatch at its core, it's a highly competitive game, and well, I get competitive, and I don't want to get fully competitive. Also, I'm a little bit worried about the business model. I'm not worried for them introducing cosmetic upgrades, that's totally fine. I'm worried about them introducing heroes you can buy, because in a game where changing your composition on the fly is extremely important, that can transform into pay to win. I'm not saying it's pay to win. We don't know yet what they want to do. All we know at this point that we gotta pay up front for the initial game and 21 heroes and something like that. Okay, so cool your jets. Okay, relax. As soon as the info goes live, you know I will tell you about it. But I feel the pull. Okay, I feel I want to come home and I want to hit that play button. Okay, on Overwatch, and that's a big deal. But for the time being, Heroes of the Storm remains my primary focus. Overwatch is second place, and other than that, I do kind of fun stuff for you guys. For example, I do unboxings of hardware, gaming-oriented hardware, okay? Because I just like to do them. Wait, what's wrong with that? You guys like to see a cool mouse with shiny LEDs, right? I mean, we're gamers, we like this stuff. I like to do first impressions on new series. However, this series kind of has taken a backseat because, again, time. I would do a lot of things, but for the time being, this is all the time I got. Like, for example, you see the latest video on my channel, the Cho build guide. That was try 1, guys. Okay, I know how you would ideally do this. You take 6-7 takes, okay, and then you put the best game you got on the channel. I don't have that kind of luxury, guys. I get a decent game, okay, I go in, okay, say, did the explanation go well? Yes, it did. Was the gameplay acceptable? Yes, it, okay, put it on the channel. I don't have 6-7 hours to shoot a lot of takes. I just don't have that kind of time, okay? So what you see on my channel is what I can come up with in a very short amount of time. Right, what else do I want to do? Like I said, first impression on new series, a little bit of hardware unboxing series. There's some playthroughs, for example, like the Origins of Rexstar, and there's also kind of a bit of a surprise. Annie, since now she's a little bit unemployed, is working on her story corner format. Now, from my point of view, and from other people's point of view, Annie has got a beautiful storytelling voice. Okay, so she's working right now. What are you working on, baby? Okay, so she's working on the Chogol story. I don't know if you heard that or not. So she's working on the Chogol story. Okay, just talk through who is Cho'Gall, where did he come from, what did he do, what happened to him. Okay, just show you some images from all the games he was presented in and so on and so forth. I think it'll be kind of cool. Okay, just sit back, relax, and listen to the story, because many of you guys may not play Warcraft or StarCraft or whatever, and you don't know who these guys are. What is this guy? What two-headed ogre? Who the hell is this guy? What did he want? Where did he came from? Why does he say the things he says? Okay, because many heroes have very specific things they say. Alright, so that's another thing, and I don't know when that will come. I don't know, that's strictly Annie's project. I just don't have the time to get involved in that. I help her any way I can, but yeah. Other improvements I have made, guys, I got a GTX 970, and I know that's not top of the line, but it will allow me to provide you 60 FPS gameplay for Overwatch. That's why I upgraded from my old GTX 770, okay? Because I wanted to bring you guys full 60 FPS gameplay for Overwatch as well, and my GTX 770 couldn't just handle it, okay? So I made an investment, kind of got the money from, well, I got it, okay, and I got a 970. I'm gonna put the unboxing on the channel soon. And well, I think that's about it. As always, guys, your opinion, your feedback, your constructive criticism is more than appreciated. I guide myself after it. Okay, there are many of your ideas which you posted in the videos today, including builds in description and showing you guys the print screens of builds and in description and so on and so forth. I always thought that wasn't necessary. Well, many of you guys said, hey yo, what are you doing, man? Give me the build, and I did. Okay, that's just one example. Other than that, any feedback, if you guys can give me, please go on ahead. I am receptive to that kind of thing. I always have been. I am interested in what you're thinking, because I can, for example, I had a format where I thought it was absolutely awesome, absolutely amazing. I put it on the channel, and you guys were like, hey, you know, man, this is kind of boring. And then I was sitting back and I was thinking, you know what, this is bloody boring. Okay, so I scratched the entire project. Right, there was just nothing to salvage out of that, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine with experimenting, and I don't want to do what everybody does, but you guys got certain expectations, and I want to meet them, the expectations, and after I meet them, I want to surpass them. I am doing my best at that. I also got a new microphone. I don't know if you guys can tell, this is a Studio Audio Technica. I forgot what the serial number is. Great, hopefully my voice is coming in loud and clear. I think the other one was kind of messing with my voice a little bit. Hopefully this one will be better. That's about it, guys, for the channel. Oh my god, 17 minutes, I did it again. Okay, sorry. That's about it for the channel update, folks. Thank you for watching. Like, favorite, never mind like, favorite, and sharing. Okay, this is a channel update. Leave your comments down below, okay? Just your thoughts. What do you think about the channel? What would you like to see more from the channel? In what manner? Anything you can think of. If you think in pie, just put pie, okay? I'll thumb up the pie, don't worry. Alright, guys, I'll see you again soon.